In every village, there are stories told to warn, to amuse, and sometimes to humble the arrogant. This is the story of Saeed, the coal seller, who used to mock women every time he passed them by. He thought himself clever, until one day, the women decided to show him that not all games end the way you expect. A story of deception, pride, and unexpected lessons. Once upon a time, there was a man who sold coal. He had a strong, beautiful donkey that carried his goods from village to village. And each time he passed by a group of women, he would laugh and say to his donkey, "The plan of men overcomes the plan of women." This strange habit became known to everyone, until the people of the village gave him a nickname, the War of Women. But his real name was Saeed. One day, as he headed to the market, he repeated his usual words when he saw some women on the road. The women grew angry. Khadija said, "Does this man not feel ashamed? Every time he sees us, he mocks us with his donkey, as if we don't understand what he means." Fatima replied, "You are right. We should teach him a lesson. Let's show him whether it is the plan of men or women that wins." Malika offered to begin. "I will go first. I'll trick him and take his goods." And so Malika followed Saeed to the market. After he set up his coal, she greeted him kindly. "Good morning, coal seller." "Good morning, my lady," he replied. "How much for all this coal?" 50 real. She smiled. "If you deliver it to my house, I will pay you 80. Saeed, delighted, agreed at once. Malika even promised him bread with ghee. She led him to what looked like a house without a door and told him to wait while she brought his payment and returned his donkey. She entered, and the donkey with the coal followed her. Hours passed. Saeed waited and waited, but no one returned. He saw a girl coming out of the same doorway. "My daughter, call your mother. She is very late." The girl looked at him strangely. "My mother? How do you know my mother?" "God bless you, stranger!" And she left. Then a man came out. Saeed begged, "Please, sir, call your wife." She bought my coal and promised to return my donkey. The man grew angry. "My wife? How dare you speak of my wife? You, stranger?" Saeed tried to explain, but the man insulted him, and soon people gathered. Saeed swore that a woman had bought his coal, but another man laughed and said, "You fool! This is not a house, it's the entrance to a dungeon. The people you see coming out are just pests." Broken and confused, Saeed sat by the door of the dungeon, crying. Meanwhile, Malika went back to her friends, laughing. I took his donkey and his coal and left him waiting like a fool. The women clapped for her. Then it was Khadija's turn. She found Saeed still sitting miserably. "Peace be upon you, sir." "And upon you," he replied. She asked, "Do you know someone who can do a small job for 80 real?" Saeed sighed. "I am without work now, but I can do it." She led him to an abandoned house with a well. "A calf has fallen inside. Please bring it up." Saeed agreed, removed his clothes to climb down, and descended into the well. But when he reached the bottom, Khadija pulled the rope, took his clothes and his bag, and left him naked inside. She returned to her friends, laughing. Malika took his donkey, and I took his clothes. Then came Fatima's turn. She went to the abandoned house and heard him crying from the well. "Please, lady, help me out," Saeed begged. Fatima replied, "I will help you, but only if you marry me." Saeed protested, "But I am already married. I have children, and I live far away." She insisted, "Then you will be lucky. A wife in the city and a wife in the village. I am rich. I have shops, cattle, and a big house. If you refuse, I will leave you here to die." Desperate, Saeed swore by God he would marry her. She threw him the rope, pulled him out, gave him new clothes, fed him, and immediately began preparing for their wedding. She dragged him to the gold merchant, saying, "This is my husband. We are buying jewelry for my daughter's weddings. She chose gold after gold, while Saeed stood silently, answering only with one word to every question. Yes. And so, the man who once mocked women with his donkey's ears ended up stripped of his goods, his dignity, and even his freedom trap by promises he never wished to make. This tale reminds us, arrogance always invites its own downfall. He who laughs at others may one day become the very subject of laughter. And in the eternal game of pride and wit, it is not men or women who truly win, but wisdom, humility, and respect. If you like the clip, like and subscribe to the channel to receive all that is new and a nice comment